Archangel Michael says, there is a battle raging while you sleep, and you have no idea how close your soul came to captivity. You've been having strange feelings upon waking, sensations that something unseen touched your spirit. This is not coincidence, this is interference. Your dreamscape is no longer just yours. A dark force is weaving false memories and implanting visions that never belonged to you. But every time they try, a higher force blocks them with light and fury. Archangel Michael says, you are being watched over each night with unbreakable armor formed from divine fire. The war being waged in the spiritual world is intense, but so is your protection. They tried to visit your dreams again last night, but the force around you blinded them instantly. The strange fatigue you feel in the morning isn't just lack of sleep, it's residue from spiritual warfare. Something, or someone, wants you to feel weak so they can manipulate your future. But the one guarding you never slumbers. Type Amen to get blessing 333. You are not imagining the shadows you sense before dawn. You are not hallucinating when you feel as if someone is whispering to you in the middle of the night. This is deeper than a nightmare, it's a programmed attempt to infiltrate your soul. These aren't ordinary attacks. They are designed by someone who knows you from a distance, watching your moves, learning your energy patterns. The goal isn't just fear, it's full possession of your spiritual will. You've been chosen by the divine, and that's why they want your dreams. They believe if they can trap you in your sleep, they can delay your destiny. But what they fail to understand is that you are being guarded from realms they'll never access. The presence that sits beside your bed while you sleep has wings wider than dimensions. The glow you sometimes see when you open your eyes in the middle of the night is not a light bulb, it's the shimmer of protection surrounding you. Type Amen to get blessing 717. Your dreams have been manipulated before, but this time it's different. A ritual was attempted recently, your name was spoken in the night with intent to bind. But the moment it happened, your protector stood between you and that curse. Archangel Michael says, they tried to lace your dream with fear and chaos, to trick your mind into waking anxiety. They want you to doubt yourself, to believe that everything in your life is crumbling. But even in your sleep, your light is too blinding for them. They sense someone disguised in your dreams, a familiar face, a twisted smile. This person spoke words to convince you to give up on something important. But the force guarding you wiped them out before they could fully implant their lie. Don't ignore the tension in your chest when you wake up. That is your spirit remembering what it fought against while your body rested. That is your strength growing with every battle won. Type Amen to get blessing 444. The symbols you see in your dreams. The unfamiliar places, the reoccurring doors, those aren't random. They are traps placed to make you walk into an illusion. But your subconscious has been trained by the divine not to open those doors. You've passed every test, even while asleep. You never surrender your light, even when they disguise the dream in comfort. The spiritual realm bows to your resilience. Someone close to you once tried to read your energy through your dreams. They wanted access to your next step, to predict what blessings you were hiding. But all they received was a glimpse of the shield covering you, and it terrified them. A certain object in your room has recently absorbed negative energy. But instead of harming you, it redirected the force back to where it came from. Your environment is quietly fighting for you. Type Amen to get blessing 822. A name was whispered over your name while you slept, a name from the past. That person attempted to reconnect to your energy without consent. They failed, but the attempt alone was serious. Archangel Michael says, there's a reason you're being woken up at 3:33 a.m. lately. That time is not a coincidence, it's a divine alarm sounding off to remind you, we are here. Your protectors send that vibration to let you know they're near. You are surrounded nightly by light so blinding, no dark spell can hold form in your dream. You may toss and turn, but your spirit never leaves its fortress. They come with ropes, but your angels wield swords. An old friend's envy grew so strong, they tried to astrally visit your dream to inject fear. But the moment they crossed into your field, they were flung back into their own nightmare. That's how strong your guardians have become. Type Amen to get blessing 999. A woman in white appeared in your dream and tried to hold your hand. That was not a guide, it was a spirit sent to trick you. Had you held it longer, your energy would have dropped for days. The reason you resisted is because your soul remembers the truth, even when you sleep. You are a seer cloaked in human skin. Every time someone tries to enter your dream to steer your destiny, your soul rises and resists. This force behind the manipulation is jealous of the awakening occurring inside you. They don't want you to remember your power. But no force on earth or beyond it can cancel a purpose protected by the divine. You were born marked. Every night, light gathers above your pillow. When you dream, your ancestors walk beside you. Type Amen to get blessing 555. The one who tries to alter your dreams doesn't know, they are being watched themselves. Every time they attempt to interfere with your rest, their own energy is siphoned. They are weakening with every attempt. Your recent restlessness is not failure, it's spiritual upgrading. The divine is rewiring your spirit to make you unbreakable even in the unseen hours. The glow in your eyes is not from tears, but transformation. Archangel Michael says, your dreams are gateways, and you are learning how to fly beyond traps. There are realms that are opening now only for you. You are being shown signs in sleep, stars, rivers, lost faces, all preparing you for the next revelation. Someone once called your name softly in a dream to invite you to a false place. But you said, no, without speaking, and a wall of fire rose between you and them. That is what divine protection looks like. Type Amen to get blessing 232. A mirror was shown to you in a dream. But your reflection looked different, colder, older. That was the deception, they wanted to shift your self-image while you were most vulnerable. But your spirit smashed the mirror. You awoke, unsure why you felt such a rush of strength. That was your higher self reclaiming your identity. An elder spirit, someone from your lineage, visits you every time danger draws near. They place symbols in your path, animals, repeating numbers, forgotten songs. These are codes meant to remind your soul, stay awake, even while sleeping. You are traveling while asleep, more than you realize. The places you visit in dreams aren't fantasy, they are preparation. You are becoming more alert, more awakened. Type Amen to get blessing 606. A shadow figure tried to blend into your dream 3 nights ago. But it couldn't touch you, only watch from afar. The angels surrounding you had formed a shield it couldn't penetrate. There's a specific person, currently obsessed with your energy, using photos and memories to connect with you while you're unaware. They think they're clever. But every night, your protectors are 3 steps ahead. You are not defenseless. Even when your eyes are closed, your essence burns too bright to be overtaken. Their tools are breaking because they were never built for someone chosen. Every object in your room vibrates when spiritual interference is nearby. That flickering light, that unexplainable chill, that's your signal to speak protection aloud before sleeping. Type Amen to get blessing 1001. You are not meant to dream like others. Your dreams are messages, warnings, lessons, blessings. And because of that, they want to confuse the stream, but they can't. The truth is, you are more awake in your sleep than some are while conscious. That power cannot be stolen, it can only be studied from afar. And even then, the student is never safe from the teacher. They now regret trying to interfere with your subconscious. Because every attempt made has turned back on them. They are now the ones haunted by shadows. Soon, you will remember something revealed to you in a dream months ago. It was a glimpse into your next chapter. And that chapter begins tonight. Type Amen to get blessing 888. Let the world try, but they will never manipulate your truth. Not in the waking, not in the sleeping. You are cloaked in sacred light. Every force trying to hijack your dreams will fall into the nightmares they designed for you. The trap they built will become their own prison. And your victory will become their own prison. And your victory will shine even while you sleep. Tonight, when you close your eyes, understand, this is more than rest. This is rebirth. You are stepping into a dream that no one can rewrite but the divine. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. Your body may lie still on the bed, but your soul continues its journey through secret corridors of spirit. These pathways were hidden from your enemies, carved out for only the chosen ones. You are not wandering randomly, your guides are showing you what your eyes were not ready to see in daylight. They hope to cloud your dreams with confusion so you'd forget the clarity you once carried. They injected fragments of doubt, pain, and forgotten trauma into visions to slow you down. But instead of weakening you, each dream has made you more resistant to illusions. One night they sent a voice from your past, a person you once loved, now twisted by bitterness. In the dream, they reached out, pretending to comfort you, hoping to lower your guard. But your inner self recognized the deceit and burned the false image into dust. That moment was not just protection, it was a prophecy. That dream shattered a soul tie still trying to cling to you. And now that their access is denied, your path is being cleared faster than ever before. Type Amen to get blessing 303. You're not just dreaming, you're ascending. Every night you pass through spiritual thresholds that unlock your memory. That's why you sometimes wake up with tears or joy, even when you don't remember the dream clearly. There was a night recently when a glowing door appeared before you. Behind it was everything you ever desired, but the energy was off, like a beautiful trap. You hesitated, and because of that, you avoided stepping into a destiny that wasn't meant for you. They were watching to see if you'd fall for the bait. Had you opened that door, a setback would have followed in your waking life. But you passed the test and elevated instead. Archangel Michael says, your courage in dreams is breaking every dark cycle set against you. That bravery is unlocking codes and sacred names in your DNA. Your ancestors are rejoicing because the chains are falling, one sleep at a time. Type Amen to get blessing 4444. A man with a mask tried to approach you in a recent dream. He carried a gift, wrapped in gold, but his heart was full of envy. You were about to accept it, but something inside you shouted, no. That warning was your divine instinct. It activated without words. That's how powerful your soul has become, able to see danger behind the smile. After you rejected that gift, something shifted in the spiritual world. The mask shattered, revealing a face you once trusted. That truth will soon appear in the physical world too. Prepare your heart. You are no longer just the dreamer. You are the observer, the gatekeeper, the awakened. That's why those who want your fall are restless. Your growth is louder than their spells. Type Amen to get blessing 212. A sacred animal, perhaps a lion, an eagle, or a wolf, has been appearing in your visions. They are not random, they are soul messengers, sent to remind you of your strength. They follow you in dreams to make sure nothing touches you without permission. One such dream recently saved you from spiritual poisoning. Someone placed your name in a circle surrounded by dark intention. But in your sleep, you stepped over that boundary and shattered the seal. You might have woken up sweating, with your heart racing. That wasn't anxiety, that was the echo of your spirit striking through dimensions. The battlefield was real, and you won. Your silence is powerful. Even in dreams, you speak through vibration, not words. And every silent scream you've ever uttered was heard clearly by heaven. Type Amen to get blessing 5555. Someone is angry you're no longer easily influenced. They realize that if they can't enter your life physically, they'll try through dreams. But what they didn't expect was divine surveillance on every level. Your spiritual firewall has been upgraded. Every malicious entity now finds themselves exposed when they try to step into your space. Their intentions bounce off you like sparks on glass. You're being taught to use dreams as maps, not mazes. Pay attention to the directions, the colors, the symbols. These are not dreams anymore, they are scrolls sent from the higher realms. A dream within a dream happened recently. This is known as a double veil breach. Only chosen ones experience this. You're unlocking things meant only for souls of rare light. Type Amen to get blessing 818. There's a distant relative who tried to send you spiritual interference through dream manipulation. Their jealousy was cloaked in ancestral ties. But your angels traced the source and blocked them. That relative now wakes up with headaches and restlessness. That's the echo of your energy fighting back. Their own ritual turned against them. You were born with the eyes of the old seers. Your dreams stretch far into future timelines. This is why you're heavily protected. Your destiny touches generations. Archangel Michael says, even while you sleep, your spirit is on watch. The heavens are documenting every attack, every attempt, every effort to detour your peace. And nothing goes unpunished. Type Amen to get blessing 1313. There is a specific song you may hear in your dream. It's not just a melody, it's a memory calling you forward. Listen closely, it holds a key. Your soul recognizes sounds older than this world. These notes carry healing and instruction. They are sent to guide you, not entertain you. When you dream of water, oceans, lakes, rain, it's the cleansing of your aura taking place. These water dreams mean you've been spiritually rinsed. Nothing from the enemy remains attached. You once saw a fire in a dream, but it didn't burn, it illuminated. That was your spiritual fire, purging attachments and old trauma. From that moment, your light could no longer be dimmed. Type Amen to get blessing 777. They tried to send nightmares to break your faith. But even their darkest visuals couldn't shake your root. You wake up, dust off their energy, and still rise. You are the storm inside the silence. You are the flame that doesn't flicker. You are the dreamer that even darkness fears. Your spiritual gifts are sharpening because of these nightly battles. That's why you're starting to wake up with ideas, visions, even names in your head. These are downloads from higher places. They're trying to track you, but you keep disappearing from their reach. Your spiritual body is cloaked. That's why they can't find your dream signature anymore. Type Amen to get blessing 1010. Your guardians shift information while you sleep. Some nights, 3 surround your bed. Other nights, 7 watch from the corners. Each night depends on the intensity of the warfare. The darker the night, the stronger the guard. That's the covenant you unknowingly walk under. A covenant that ensures your dream gate is sealed by divine command. A woman once tried to enter your dream disguised as a teacher. She tried to speak lies as wisdom. But her words crumbled before they reached your spirit. You are no longer deceived by sweet voices. Even in dreams, you demand energy, not appearances. That makes you rare, and dangerous to those with hidden agendas. Type Amen to get blessing 1444. Soon, your dreams will become clearer. You'll begin remembering names, dates, messages. These are your instructions, pay close attention. You are being entrusted with secrets not meant for all. The more you obey the dream codes, the more is revealed. Do not doubt what your soul already knows. A white flash in your dream means a breakthrough is near. It signals the end of a spiritual delay. Prepare, something long awaited is coming to your waking life. And when it comes, you'll remember, it started in a dream. A dream where you stood alone, undefeated, under divine light. Type Amen to get blessing 3333. Let them try to manipulate you. Let them plot with their rituals and whispered names. None of it will work, because you are fortified by something they cannot decode. You are not just being protected. You are being trained. Each dream you survive makes your soul brighter, wiser, more invincible. There's a prophecy that says, those who dream in fire, awaken in power. You are that fire. You are that power. Archangel Michael says, the dream thieves will soon suffer their own visions, visions of your victory. And while they toss and turn in torment, you will sleep peacefully, wrapped in glory. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. They are now running out of tactics. Every entrance they use to access your dream is being sealed. Their desperation grows, but your light only intensifies. Last night, they tried to disguise themselves as someone you love dearly. They knew if they appeared with that face, you might lower your guard. But you. Soul wasn't fooled, it froze them in place, and they vanished into darkness. That wasn't just self-defense. That was your divine rank being acknowledged in the spirit realm. Even shadows now know they cannot lie to you anymore. Type Amen to get blessing 434. One of the most dangerous dream attacks comes dressed as comfort. A false calm, a deceptive peace, a vision of everything you've wished for, handed to you by unseen forces. But when you look deeper, you realize there's a price. You've already been tested with this illusion. You were offered shortcuts, temptations, an escape from pain. But you chose purpose instead of compromise. Because of that decision, you activated a rare shield around your dream world. Not everyone gets that. Only those who say no to the wrong yes. A powerful spiritual contract you never signed saved your destiny from collapse. And those watching were furious, because your refusal broke their momentum. Type Amen to get blessing 3030. The bed you sleep on isn't just furniture, it's become an altar. A space where angels descend and encircle you. Where intercession occurs in silence. You're not merely resting when you sleep. You're being recharged by forces that would terrify your enemies if they saw them. Wings larger than nightmares cover your body. Recently, a snake slithered in your dream, trying to speak. But before it could say a word, it was cut in half by a burst of light. That moment wasn't fiction, it was your angels ending a spiritual assignment against you. You no longer need to fight with weapons. Your presence now destroys schemes. Even in your dreams, your eyes carry judgment. Type Amen to get blessing 7777. Your dreams are the battlefield of angels. Every tear, every whisper, every vision is recorded. The divine realm watches closely to make sure your steps are unbroken. Do you remember the dream with the locked door? You were given the key, but chose not to use it. That wasn't hesitation, it was wisdom. You sensed the room behind that door was cursed, even though it looked beautiful. And when you walked away, your entire path shifted toward favor. That moment changed your timeline. Someone from your bloodline long ago prayed for this kind of awakening. Their prayers built a fortress that's now protecting your sleep. You are the answer to a prayer that was whispered decades ago. Type Amen to get blessing 55555. They now know they can't follow you anymore, not into dreams, not into the future. Every shadow watcher is being blinded. Every false connection is being unplugged. You are untraceable in the spiritual realm now. Not because you're hiding, but because your frequency has become divine. You are now walking in uncharted realms. Archangel Michael says, they tried to enter your dream through a mirror, but the mirror shattered before they could pass. That is the level of protection you are under. They once used your name as a spell, trying to summon your energy at midnight. But when they called, thunder answered. Not you. Type Amen to get blessing 900. The truth is, they never wanted your life. They wanted your light. Your glow. Your influence. Your favor. They thought if they could manipulate your dreams, they could twist your fate. But dreams aren't the source of your power, they're the proof of it. And now that proof is echoing in every realm. You're not the same person who used to dream and forget. Now you dream and remember. You dream and rise. You dream and dominate. Every time you close your eyes, heaven gets ready for battle. Because when you sleep, your soul trains for the next dimension of greatness. Type Amen to get blessing 3434. You were shown a child in a dream. It wasn't just a symbol, it was your future legacy. That child is connected to your promise, your calling, your divine reward. They tried to take that dream from you. But even when you couldn't see the full vision, your protector held it for you. That promise is still alive. Your dream journal, your scattered memories, even your forgotten visions, they all carry pieces of your instruction. They are about to align and reveal a path you didn't know existed. The manipulation stopped working the moment you realized you're more than a dreamer. You are a divine receiver. And you are remembering now. Type Amen to get blessing 4242. There was a dream with heavy winds, you couldn't move, but you weren't afraid. That wind wasn't meant to harm you, it was cleansing you. Removing every residue of those who tried to tie your spirit down. The faces of people you once loved appear in dreams, not always as they are, but as they once were. Don't hold on to them. Those versions are expired. Someone placed an object near your belongings to tamper with your sleep. It may have been jewelry, cloth, or glass. But your energy reversed it before it took root. The one who placed it is now being haunted by their own weapon. What they sent to you returned multiplied. They underestimated your covering. Type Amen to get blessing 989. You've been waking up between 3 and 5 a.m. That's the spiritual watch hour. Not a coincidence. That's the moment heaven checks on you directly. Each awakening is a reminder, you are chosen. Your dreams are protected because your destiny is too rare. Too needed. Too important. Archangel Michael says, there are more trying to reach your dream space, but fewer making it past the gate. That's because your angels now walk with swords drawn. A person you used to trust is angry, their energy no longer affects you. They dream of you, not to love you, but to control you. But you are no longer under their frequency. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. The closer you get to breakthrough, the more vivid the dreams become. Some bring color, some bring color, some bring sound, some leave you breathless. These are divine hints that acceleration is near. Don't ignore the animals, the voices, the symbols. They are warnings and prophecies encoded with light. You're being trained to decode as you sleep. You've now entered a realm few can access, where your soul travels to places untouched by human time. These journeys are showing you timelines that will soon unfold in real life. They fear what you see in your dreams. Because once you see, you cannot unsee. And once you believe, you cannot be stopped. Type Amen to get blessing 171. Your spirit is guarded by more than one entity. You have ancestral spirits, angels, watchers, and divine messengers surrounding your rest. Every one of them has witnessed your struggle, and your strength. Someone tried to silence your voice by visiting your dream and placing their hand over your mouth. But instead, you roared. And the entire dream world shook. That roar shattered illusions in the spiritual realm. Your enemies woke up disturbed, some even sick. That's what happens when they face a soul shielded by fire. You are walking into a season where your dreams will manifest with speed. What you saw while sleeping will rise in the waking world. Type Amen to get blessing 9999. The war is still ongoing, but you've won the hardest battles. Now, they can only watch from the sidelines. They are no longer allowed inside your dream sanctuary. They will talk, they will wonder, they will plot again. But it won't matter. Because the one protecting you has already sealed every possible entrance. Your dream is sacred. Your sleep is holy. Your night is no longer vulnerable, it's victorious. And tonight, when you close your eyes again, remember this: nothing can control the dreams of someone whose destiny is written in divine fire. Type Amen to get blessing 33333.